experiences and reading that opening from Shelley Yates. But I want to know your experiences, and I really look forward to hearing your experiences. Have you done the Fire the Grid? And they're doing another Fire the Grid this year, November 11th, apparently. But I think I am just going to start perusing and trying to find mass meditations outside of Fire the Grid too, and give those a go and see what happens. And then report back. Because that would be really, really awesome. But yeah, so if you're interested in Fire the Grid and you'd like to look into it, just go to firethegrid.com and pick, whatever language it is that you speak or understand, and or both, as the case may be. But let's keep this conversation going. Let's talk about meditation and mass meditation and creative visualization and what you have experienced. I want to hear this, because whether you believe it or not, or whether you've remembered it or not, you are this divine, incredible being who can accomplish absolutely anything. And by accomplish anything, I mean anything. There have been historic tales of people who have levitated, who have had powers in telekinesis and telepathy. And I'm sure you've had your own moments of telepathy, or maybe even levitation or astral travel. I would love to hear these experiences. And you can post them as responses to this video, because I would love to see your videos too. I would love to hear what you have experienced. Or you could just email me. My email, which is always on here, is earthcreated@gmail.com. And if you ever want me to talk about any of your experiences in the show, I would love to do that. And because I don't want this to be just about me, even though this is my show, in quotes, and I'm explaining my experiences and my emotions, where I've come from, where I'm going, and who I am. At the same time, the reason that I'm doing this is to build a bridge, to create something where we can relate to one another. Because you may hear my show and you may go, oh my God, I did the Fire the Grid meditation and this is what happened to me. Or, oh my God, I've tried Ho'oponopono and this is what happened. Or, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to build a bridge for us to relate to one another. And because that's something that I find very difficult in my own life, is to relate to other people, because I don't have the same values and the same morals and the same ideas as those who buy into the system. I'm quite removed from the system in that sense. And I realize that I'm saying this on the internet. And that I do have internet connection, and I'm very grateful for that. I think we can use the tools that they have given us to be appeased for good. I think we can use all these things for good. So why not? They're at our disposal, right? But I would love to hear your amazing experiences. And yes, I know the article at the beginning was very long, but it was a really good opening into what we're talking about today. And it explains a bit about where Fire the Grid came from. And if you go to that site, firethegrid.com, you can check out more things that are really interesting, what it is she's trying to create by doing this. And a little more about who she is. And also there are links too to other people like Danny and Brinkley, for example, who has had his own near-death experiences. So, and that's just one of, many people, many links that are at the bottoms of her pages. So go and check that out. Write to me, email me, make a video response for me on YouTube. I would love, 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 love. I can't stress that enough, to hear your experiences. Let's keep the conversation going. Let's start it, and here we are, May 18th, 2011. And I can't believe May is almost gone. Time is just bam, 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 bam anymore, especially like the last 15 years or so, And it's a beautiful day. The last few days we've had gray, dismal-ish sort of weather. Lots of rain, which, my garden has absolutely loved. I've seen so many new sprouts the last couple of days that mind equals blown. I'm very happy about that. But now we're having a beautiful day with a nice blue sky and big puffy clouds, and I'm hoping to look outside or go outside and see some sylphs out there. It feels like it's getting warmer. So let's pray for more sun, more light, more love, more positive, fabulous everything. So I will bid you adieu, and I will talk to you next week. And I do really hope that you are having a fabulous, beautiful day filled with all the peace, unity, love, and light that your awesome heart can handle. And and just as a side, before anybody questions the Jor-El thing and meeting the Pleiadian and stuff like that, at that point I had never, ever, ever, ever seen a Superman movie. So to then hear a few days ago that Obama was having some sort of like dinner, I don't think it was an inauguration dinner or anything else. I can't remember what kind of dinner it was, but he mentioned in it, everyone's questioned where I come from, if I come from Africa or Indonesia or whatever else, or Hawaii, right? But he was saying, I actually come from the planet Krypton, and my father is Jor-El. And seeing that a couple days later and still not knowing about the Superman thing, that Superman's father's name was Jor-El, and that he was making a reference to that, I was just like, holy God, the synchronicity in my life is incredible, because this constantly happens to me where I have weird things like that happen. And granted, it's a little bit different. The father's Jor-El with a dash in between, from what I understand. And the Pleiadian that I met was Jor-El with no dash and pronounced differently. So it was a really, really amazing experience. And I would love to hear your experiences of synchronicity also, because I find that my life is nothing but synchronicity, and 2 + 2 is 4, things coming together. So anyway, I had to throw that in at the end there just to make sure that everyone knew that I have had no experience with Superman in any way. No comic, no movie, nothing. But anyway, I do hope you're having an incredible day, and that, love is finding you right now, and you're finding love. And that's so important. If we work together, if we come together, if we converse, if we brainstorm, if we open up the floodgates and we build the bridges, we are going to be living in an earth created. And let's make it something really positive, and let's make it something really amazing. See you next week.
Tell the traces of where we've been, and our moans on the weather within. Show us all where we're going. Only gonna come down from the tree that you planted upside down with me. Sweet lights and melody, these lyrics written with honey. Only gonna come up, find the light, don't walk down on me in the night. Baby, Beautiful future.